Hey Instagram, hey Facebook, I hope you're doing well. Hey YouTube, thank you for being live with me right now. I am genuinely so excited for today's live meditation. I believe today is actually day 17. I feel like we've been getting the days a bit mixed up, but either way, I am so grateful that we have had such an incredible community live every single day with us. Now, if you're joining right now, what we're about to do, if this is your first time, what we're about to do is practice a live meditation. If you've never meditated before, this is going to be really simple and guided for you. If you've meditated many times, this is going to be refining it for you and going deeper for you. And if you're a seasoned meditator, you've been meditating for years, well then encourage others to join in as well. We've literally been having 20 to 30, sometimes 50,000 people meditating per day. And today I'm really excited. So if you're on Facebook, press that share button so that so many of your friends and family can come meditate with us. And I'm very fortunate. Hey Sona, good to see you here. I've got a very special guest who's joining me today. I'm just gonna find her and bring her in. Here we go. So now you're going to get a notification, and our very special and amazing guest who's meditating with us today, and it's connecting, is none other than Jada. Hey Jada.
Hey Jay, how are you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. I can see you just fine. I'm so grateful to do this with you. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's amazing. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm hanging in there.
Well, tell me about what's been going on in your mind and how you've been working through it.
It's just a lot of change for a lot of people, and I'm just trying to every day, one day at a time, sometimes, 1 minute, minute by minute, hour by hour, but just, just trying to just keep myself grounded. It's funny because I'm using meditation now just for a whole different reason than before because of so much change in my life and because of so much change, with people around me, which is probably more difficult for me. It's not so much my change, but the change that's happening around me with so many loved ones and my friends and stuff like that. So it's been challenging, but we're pulling through.
Yeah, no, that's interesting to hear it from that perspective as well. And I want to hear from you about how you started your meditation journey. Like, where did it begin for you? Because for a lot of people who are joining these lives at the moment, which we've been doing for the past 15, 16 days, for a lot of people, this is their first time meditating. And so I'm always intrigued as to what was your first time? How did you get introduced to it?
Actually, a friend of mine, when I was going through my midlife crisis, I had been dabbling with it for years. But really when I turned 40 is when I really got deep into a spiritual practice. And so a girlfriend of mine who's a deep meditator, she really she told me, she was like, I really think it's time for you to just start taking what she would call stillness, because meditation for me in the beginning it felt like an idea that was too far that I couldn't grasp, right? So she was just like, we're just going to take time to just be quiet, be still. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so she just kind of guided me along the way. I would start off with like 10 minutes, with her. And then it turned into like 20. And then it was an hour. And it was an hour and a half. And it was like 2 hours.
That's amazing.
But she was just really patient with me. And me meditating with her actually really helped. And I started by chanting, honestly. Chant Om. She just took me through a whole process to just help me figure out how to be still.
Yes, I love that. I love hearing that. And that's exactly what we've been trying to do. So our meditations have only been about, one of our first one was 10 minutes. Right. And then we've gone all the way up to 21 minutes with this group. So it's been really, really special. I can see Gammy's on. Hey, Adrian.
It's Gammy.
She goes, exactly. Stillness seems easier to process for me. Oh, I love that. I'm so glad to hear. That's awesome. It's beautiful to hear that, because I think, like you said, that people come to meditation at different times in their life.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of this community has come to meditation at this time in their life. And I think that when we build habits, when we're going through a particular transition, they stay with us because they served us through a transition. And when something serves you through a tough moment in your life, you hold on to it like it's really precious. Whereas when life's kind of coasting and it's smooth, you don't notice these things that bring you that stillness, like you said.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Jay. Because then you actually see how it becomes like such a purposeful tool, right?
Mm.
And so, yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, definitely. And I
Yeah,
think this is a great time for us to establish new habits because we'll need it. Like I said, it's a lot of change. It's a lot of change happening. So this is the perfect time.
I love it. Great. So everyone who's live with us now, we're going to try a guided meditation together. Guided stillness. I love that. That's exactly what we're trying to achieve with everyone, is giving you a moment of peace and calm. Jada, say hello to Facebook, because I've got Facebook here too.
What's up, Facebook?
And then YouTube, I hope you can hear Jada. I'm sure you can. We've got YouTube here too. So I've got like 4 devices in front of me, like with all these different places. But it's great. So I want to remind everyone, if everyone on Instagram right now, let your friends and family know we're about to go live. They can come and join us because we won't be messaging and typing during the meditation. Same with Facebook. Share this video right now and tell all your friends and family to come and join us, and YouTube as well, because after that, I just want you to really find that stillness. Jada is a seasoned meditator, so she is kindly being a beginner again with me, even though she could guide this herself. She's but yeah, exactly. Whatever we've been doing, we've done everything from breath work to visualization to affirmation. We're doing a bit of mantra next week, so we've been doing the whole gamut of stillness. So it's been beautiful. But ready? Okay, if you're ready, say yes. Jada, you're ready?
I am ready.
Amazing. Okay, great, everyone. So everyone, I'm going to get you to get ready. Say yes in the comments if you're ready. And then after that, no more typing. Just keep your phone there. And then you can close your eyes, lower your gaze. Close your eyes, lower your gaze. And whenever your mind wanders, which it naturally will, just gently and softly bring it back to calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. No force or pressure. Just whenever your mind wanders, bringing your awareness back to calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. Remember, if you get distracted, that isn't anything to worry about. All you need to do is, when you notice you're distracted, is simply bring it back to calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. Bring your awareness to your natural breathing pattern. Place your left palm on your stomach and your right palm on your heart. And as you breathe in, feel your stomach come out. And as you breathe out, feel your stomach go in. Try that a few times more, maybe 3 times more. As you breathe in, feel your stomach go out. And as you breathe out, feel your stomach go in. Ever so gently, ever so calmly, just becoming aware of your natural breathing pattern. Breathing in through your nose and out with your mouth slightly open. and becoming aware of the subtle sensations of really feeling the air going through your nose, feeling it escape your mouth from in between your lips. Become aware of all of those subtle sensations. Remember, when your mind wanders, just gently and softly bring it back to calm and your natural breathing pattern. I want you to visualize yourself revisiting your younger self. Visiting yourself as 7 or 8-year-old, 12 or 13-year-old. And the first thing I'd like you to do is give your younger self a big embrace. Shower your younger self with love, with kindness, with compassion, with empathy, with all the love that you have. This is the child inside us all that maybe didn't get the right attention, that didn't receive presence. Ask yourself, ask your younger self, what did you not get at that age? And now visualize yourself offering that all back to your younger self. The love, the compassion, the forgiveness, the courage. Really make that embrace meaningful. This is your gift to your younger self. You're able to give your younger self wisdom, wonder, and joy. And now ask your younger self for a gift. Ask your younger self, just ask them simply, what do you want me to reconnect with? What is it that as we've got older, we've stopped connecting with? Maybe it's our spiritual practice, maybe it's our prayer, maybe it's our stillness, maybe it's our play, maybe it's our family, whoever it may be. What is it that you've stopped doing that you used to do as a child or feel as a child that was so powerful that you gave up, but that you could start doing again? Don't force the answer. If you don't get it now, it will come to you later. Just be present with your younger self. Feel you and your younger self healing your relationship, beginning to heal. and give your younger self a loving embrace once again. Take in a deep breath, breathing in positivity, and breathe out any negativity, any tension or pressure. Do that 3 times. So breathe in a deep breath and really let go and exhale. Breathe in a deep breath and really let go on the exhale. One more deep breath and really let go on the exhale. Now that we've given our younger self a gift and received a gift, I want you to repeat after me this very important affirmation. And you can say them out loud wherever you are. Only loud enough so that you can hear it, not for anyone else. Repeat after me. I choose joy. Repeat after me. I choose love.
I choose.
I choose divine energy. These 3 very simple yet very powerful affirmations can start to redirect our minds. So let's do that twice more over for each. So stay in this space. And whenever your mind wanders, just gently and softly bring it back to I am joy. Repeat after me. I am joy. I am love. I am a spark of divine energy. And once more, I choose joy. I choose love. I choose to reconnect with divine energy. Notice the most important word in this meditation. It's not really just joy or love. It's choose. This simple affirmation is rewiring our minds to understand that we have a choice and that we choose joy over drama, that we choose love over anger and fear, that we choose divine energy over our lower energy. We choose, we choose, we choose. Next time you see yourself unintentionally choosing fear or unconsciously choosing anxiety, or by default choosing pain, make a point to choose meaning, to choose learning, to choose growth. What I'd like you to do is breathe in for a count of 4 and breathe out for a count of more than 4. The count of 4 is in your own time, at your own pace, no force or pressure. Breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then extend your exhale for more than 4. Breathing in positivity, breathing in calm, breathing in stillness, and breathing out any negativity, stress, or tension. Breathing again, breathing in uplifting energy, and breathing out any toxic or negative energy that's holding on to us. It may help as you breathe in to hold your hands shut, and as you breathe out, open your hands and literally feel yourself letting go. So as you breathe in, close your hands shut, and as you breathe out, open your hands and feel yourself letting go to all those things you're holding on to. All the pain, all the stress, all the baggage, all the tension, all the anxiety. Visualize yourself literally and metaphorically letting go as your hands open. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And when you're ready, in your own time, at your own pace, you can gently and softly, when you're ready, open your eyes. Wonderful. You can tell me how that was for you, everyone, and then when Jada's ready, I'll ask her. But I'm just reading your comments. Phil goes, another fantastic meditation, Jay. Hey, Jada, the best one yet. Thank you so much. Thank you, Phil, for joining in. Looking for your comments. Very peaceful. I've never heard a meditation described as dope, but someone said it was dope. I think that's a good thing, I guess.
That's a good thing.
Sophia,
Really good thing.
go ahead. What was that, Jada?
I said that's a good thing. That's a really good thing.
Sophia says, it was the most beautiful, loving, and compassionate meditation for myself. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Sophia. That means a lot to us, honestly. That was about 17 minutes, everyone. So 16 to 17 minutes. For anyone who's never done that, you can realize how quick time goes when you're in. I mean, for me, that felt like 3 or 4 minutes. Like,
yeah.
Right? It's like, you got like 17 minutes.
I could have stayed there forever.
Well, Jada, I know you meditate for a long time. How was that for you? And how was it different?
That was really good. That was very nice. I really needed that one today. You know, just returning to the younger self. It brought a lot of comfort, and it's, you know, it's like parenting yourself in these times. You know,
Yes.
It's a nice place to just go. Hey, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I'm so glad you raised it that way, because I didn't even think about it like that until you said it. That so many people, and you include, I'm not a parent, but so many of us play parental roles to not only our kids, but to people in our lives. And then we need to be parented as well. And you're so right that we don't get that moment. We don't always get that option to do that. And so you're so right. I didn't think of it that way, but it makes complete sense.
Yeah, and in these times, a lot of unresolved fears and just levels of insecurity that, the little person within us can be challenged with. You know what I mean? So it's just nice to pay attention to that little person in these times, to just go, hey, I got you. All good.
Exactly. It feels so
All
good.
good.
Yeah, it feels so good to give yourself, especially right now when we can't hug. Like when we can't,
Yeah.
I remember the last time I saw you, I was like, I wanted to hug you and I couldn't when we were at the red table.
Give you the elbows.
It's like when you can just give your younger self a hug, it's you realize how powerful visualization is too. Adrian goes, really great, thank you, I choose. I love it. Adrian, I'm so glad. You have to give me a real breakdown next time we're together. Amazing. Yeah, it's so nice to see all these positive thoughts. Jada, what are your thoughts? Like, what are your empowering thoughts? How are you parenting yourself? What are the things you're saying that are helping you develop strength right now? I know that you read from a lot of spiritual books and literatures and teachers. What are the things that you go to at tough times? Like, what is it that you turn to?
Well, a couple of my mentors. I have 3 solid mentors right now. Thich Nhat Hanh,
Amazing.
Ananda Mai, and Jesus Christ.
Amazing. Amazing.
But Ananda Mai, she has a beautiful quote that I go to a lot, and it says, to find yourself is to find God, and to find God is to find yourself.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So that, everything, every moment is about being with that higher divine energy, no matter what's happening. And it's just reaching and accepting for all that is, and knowing that it's love.
That's beautiful. I love that one. That's so nice. Yeah. And I guess meditation is one of the ways you use to stay in that space. Sometimes I know that you can do this for hours, right? Like sometimes you'll sit alone and meditate for 2 hours or more.
Absolutely. Just to ground myself in that divine energy that you were speaking of, choosing on a consistent, for a consistent 2 hours, just choosing to be in that divine space, which then helps me kind of be tethered to that space when I'm just in my daily activity. Yeah. It's still challenging, but it's good practice. It's a good training. It's just a spiritual gym for me. That's all.
Yeah, the spiritual gym. I love that. That's what we all need, the spiritual gym. Absolutely. My favorite thought from Thich Nhat Hanh is probably where he talks about how we choose familiar pain over unfamiliar pain because it just feels safer. And I feel like, I know that that's not the exact quote, I'm paraphrasing, but the point that he's making is just that if you look at all of our choices in life, when today was all about choices, we choose familiar pain. We choose pain that we're used to. We go back to that relationship. We go back to that person. We go back to that scenario. We go back to that food. We go back to that job. We choose things that are familiar, even if they're painful, because the unfamiliar pain of the unknown just feels so scary.
It does. I think in these times, one of the reasons why I've had to kind of alter my practice in a certain way is because with these times, old ideas, old thoughts, old energies are trying to creep back in, right?
Yeah.
Because of the level of uncertainty. I haven't had to deal with this level of uncertainty in such a long time, right? Yeah. So your mind immediately wants to resort back, we got to go back to our old ways. Yes. Like, no. No. But that's kind of one of the challenges that I'm dealing with now, having done so much work. But then now these old thoughts are trying to come back in. It's like, it's getting dangerous. We got to resort back to our old survival skill.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. Not gonna work.
And now every time now, anyone who's listening to this, whenever you hear your old habits come back, you're gonna hear Jada go, no, 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 that's gonna be the best.
No, no,
You
no.
need that. You need that. It's like you need to coach yourself out of it, and like, you know, just using your language that day, using your voice that way to recognize that. And you're so right that it's whenever we're given a new challenge, we go to our default unconscious, unintentional ways because those animal instincts come out again, and we start behaving in that way again, and we know that that doesn't help us and it doesn't move us forward. And it's hard when things are this uncertain like they are right now. It's very difficult, but we have to keep the faith that we know that operating from that lower energy will never sustainably get us out of anything, right? Like it's failed us before.
Yeah, it's failed us before, and it just shows me how I have to keep in my practice, how I have to, you know, I'm careful about what I have on television. I'm careful of what music I'm listening to. I'm making sure that I'm reading, you know, or watching on YouTube. You know, Thich Nhat is on there. You know, he has all these various speeches and people, children, and, you know, just, and Ananda Mai. It's like I'm constantly, or putting on kirtans, you know what I'm saying? It's like constantly just filling my environment with the reminders of how to keep my just keep on my path and keep those old energies and those old thoughts out, you know, and keep pressing towards forward in a deeper manner towards those new ideas and new ways of looking at things and being with difficult feelings, because really that's what it's all about. Is just trying to figure out how to be with difficult feelings that run up on us, those strong, difficult feelings, whatever they may be, you know. So it's just constantly keeping the reminders around me of staying focused in those in that divine energy.
Exactly. No, that's so beautiful. And I'm reading a couple of comments about what you're saying, Jada. So Julia says, hi, Jada. Thanks for joining us. It makes me feel like we're all together during this time because you joined us. We're not alone. So thank you for that.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not alone in this.
and CJ goes, Jada, you are the new voice in my head. I love that one. That's awesome. Mine too, everyone. Mine too. Jada's expressions are the best. I love that. These are all great comments. I'm so happy that you're all having such a positive experience with us. And I'm so grateful that Jada joined us today. She's genuinely such a wise soul. And I'm so happy to, you know, I love how open and honest you are about just like what you're doing is, yes, this is tough for everyone, but you saying that, hey, I'm listening to Kirtan, I'm putting on Thich Nhat Hanh, I'm putting on Ananda Mai, I'm putting on tapes and videos and music that is uplifting. You're showing us how to actually choose higher energy at this time, because Absolutely. It's so easy for our energy to choose the lower fear, anger, confusion, distract. It's so much easier to choose that right now. And Absolutely. And that was the hope when we started these meditations. The hope was that right now, you know, across platforms, we've had like 30,000 people with us all together. And it's like, if all those people are meditating together and choosing love, then we're raising the vibration of the world and community and societies and people together, because we know that this will have an impact, that if just one person in every family is meditating, they can help choose the right thing with the family and uplift.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think, you know, I always feel like there's a lot of energy that we give out even in our sleep, you know. And so even like last night, I went to sleep with Bible verses, I went to sleep to Bible verses last night, you know, just constantly trying to fill my psyche, feel the energy in my house with just light.
Yes.
You know. So,
yeah, absolutely.
You know, we just do what we can.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Jada. I'm so grateful you did this. Thank you for being so generous with your time. And I'm sure everyone here already follows Jada, but if you don't, please do, because she shares some beautiful reflections and always sharing really vulnerably, but with so much strength of direction too. And I think that's what I love, that, you know, we need leaders who can share openly, but also have a direction to share with us. And so, Jada, you definitely do that for me. I'm so grateful to have you in my life, and I'm so happy that
you do it for me, Jay.
No, I love these. I love these moments with you, and this will be another one. And thank you, because I know everyone else appreciates it. So, Share your love with Jada, everyone. Please thank her and please share what you loved with what she pointed out and reflected today. And Jada, I hope you have a wonderful day. Sending my love to the family as well. And
I
I
will
can't
send
wait to
love
see
to
you soon. And
your beautiful queen over there.
I
Tell her I
will.
said hi.
I will,
All right.
definitely. Thank you for joining,
And
Jada.
thank you,
Yeah,
everyone.
thank you,
I
everyone.
enjoyed being with everyone today. For this group meditation was really really beautiful and nourishing to my soul. So I appreciate being here with all of you.
Yeah,
So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. You give us energy too. Remember that it's a two-way thing.
Yes.
It's not just us. It's
It
you
is.
to us too. So thank you so much, everyone. Thanks, Jada. Thank you for doing this. Love you so much. Love you guys. Bye. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, Facebook. Thanks, Instagram.